Shiva Chayenu, page 145 for the daily Parsha Insight. Short, 3-minute Parsha Insight on today's Aliyah in the Torah. We discussed about going to war, and Rashi said it's an optional war, not a self-defense war. Those are mandatory. To have an optional war for whatever that was. Okay, besides the situation that there were wars and there was laws of the wars, this is also about everything the Torah exists in the microcosm of the person. So our ability to succeed in our divine mission in this world, to vanquish evil in the world at large, is directly, so our ability to be a quote-unquote social justice warrior, to fix the outside, the injustices and the bad of the outside world, it's directly proportional to our success by vanquishing the evil within ourselves. Wow. People forget that. They think, I'm going to go fix the inequality elsewhere, but they neglect to fix the blemishes inside. Right. The theater of our inner spiritual battle with evil is in daily prayer, where we strive to empower our divine souls over our materialistic animal drive. That's great because Tana today talked about having a reorientation that I am a divine soul. I am not a default animal soul, self-preserving animal. But that takes prayer is where you reorient yourself every day. Okay, then what is the spiritual correlate to the optional war? These are mandatory. Every day you're going to battle against your animal soul's orientation. So where's the optional war? That's not optional. Your animal soul is coming to attack you in your mission. You got to fight back. That's a mandatory. Where's an optional war? Are we not obligated to confront every instance of evil we perceive in ourselves? That's mandatory. It's not optional. So in the microcosm, where's the optional war? The answer is yes. But there's another way to vanquish our inner materiality orientation and negativity besides confronting them directly in prayer, in the study of Torah. Studying the Torah fills our consciousness with divine awareness. And this awareness can largely dissipate the evil within us. Whereas the direct, so basically there's two places where you're fighting with yourself to become a divine soul orientation versus an animal soul orientation. Prayer, that's more of a battle. But Torah study is where it's kind of like you just tell the idea and it dissipates the materialistic orientation. The direct confrontation of prayer requires strenuous effort. The effect of Torah study is virtually effortless. Thus, whenever there's an option to do away with evil, inner evil, negativity, through Torah study, taking the alternate route instead of the direct engagement in prayer, that becomes an optional war. Eliminating evil through Torah study renders the need to battle evil in prayer unnecessary, transforming prayer into the simple, serene expansion of divine consciousness. I'm trying to understand what I'm saying here. Interesting. Basically, if you could be very careful about your Torah study, daily classes and regiments that you do, then you won't have as much of a lure to the bad, to the inner fight inside that would happen in prayer, right? But if you don't study, you're effectively causing an optional war, a war that didn't have to happen. It's kind of like peace through strength. When you're learning Torah appropriately, your animal soul doesn't start up as much because it's like, why would I be so silly? I understand what life's about due to my Torah regiment of orienting my mind. If you don't study, then you're going to have to fight with yourself more. In other words, you caused an optional war. So that's kind of what we're learning. This deeper idea here is saying that don't cause optional wars. Study Torah a lot according to your ability and standard, podcasts, class here, Chayenu, and then you're going to have less of a fight with self. This is incredibly powerful to me because I struggle with doing the daily amount of Maimonides, the Mishnah Torah, and I'm behind. And I tell myself that I really, if I could do a bit of it the night before and then finish it right after davening, I can go into the day without this like worry, am I going to make it? If you kind of do your main stuff the night before and in the morning, you can go peacefully into the day with and literally have less stress, less, inner battle stress.
Amen.
The daily mitzvah for today, Sunday, is the 144th prohibition, is that we are forbidden from eating an unblemished firstborn animal outside Jerusalem. The Bechor had to be eaten, I think it was, had to be eaten inside Jerusalem. The 108th prohibitions were forbidden from redeeming a kosher firstborn animal. You have to give it to the Kohen.